So we're gonna do a top 10 mock draft real quick, man. Bledgy, this is your segment right here. You say 1 to 10. If you want any trades, we could do trades or any stuff like that. But here we are. We're about to start a top 10 mock draft. Titans is on the clock with the number one pick. Who are the Titans selecting, my brother?
Bro, this one is an easy pick, bro. Cam Ward, bro. They need a QB in the worst way. Like you guys said before, Will Levis is not the answer. We seen him play last year, and he definitely didn't perform. So they definitely need a new QB. So Cam Ward, number one, done deal. There's only two QBs they could pick, so they gotta choose the best one.
All right, so we got Cam Ward on the off the board to the Titans with the number one pick. Now we going to the Browns, my brother. Who are the Browns? This is where it gets tricky.
Genty.
This is where it gets genty, and I'm kind of upset. I hate my Patriots for this because we could have had a number one pick, bro. But the Cleveland Browns, I think they're going to select either Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter. I'm gonna say they go Travis Hunter.
Okay.
Only because he played both sides of the ball, and they need the offensive help at receiver just as much as the cornerback help as well. And because he played both sides, I think they go Travis Hunter here.
Okay, Travis Hunter is off the board. Now we got Padrino team next, man.
Bro.
So who is Padrino team selecting with the number 3 pick, man?
Not gonna lie, bro. I feel like this pick right here is the most important pick in the damn draft, bro. Cause
right.
If they select QB here, then we gonna have a whole bunch of trades with teams trading up to QBs, bro. If they don't, then this is where Shador might really slip to 21, bro. Like,
right.
It all depends, bro. But I see the Giants choosing and getting Shador. I've heard a lot of news.
Pull up the bottles.
They worked out Shador 2 times, and they've been working out quarterbacks. So I think they end up choosing Shador. Shador, This is where he wants to go. Wasn't he working out with Malik Neighbors at one point?
I ain't gonna lie, them two niggas will be some demons.
You feel me? And Shador definitely has the personality for New York, bro. So,
but how is that gonna work?
What you mean?
Are they gonna start him? They got Russell, Jameis, DeVito, and then him. He's gonna be what, QB4? Or
no, he gonna be QB2 for the first month.
Well, you know, they can have 4 QBs going into training camp, right? Obviously, one or two of those QBs getting dropped. But it's gonna be one of them situations where they let Shador sit for a little bit and then play him maybe in the middle of the year or play him next year. But it's gonna be a learning. The first few months is definitely gonna be him sitting down and really learning.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. I feel like Shador ain't got the personality to be sitting, but
we don't. That's why I'm like, I would rather him go to the Saints. The Giants don't know what the hell they doing over there. Sorry, Day.
It's cool. T a Giants fan on the low.
I'm not. I promise you.
T like the Jets. That means she a Giants fan.
I'll be a Jets fan over a Giants.
Oh my Lord. All right, so we got Shador off the board, number 3 to the Giants. Hey, Bledgy, this your team right here. Who are the Patriots drafting? What do they need the most help with?
Bro, we actually need the most help on the offensive line, bro. But I think with Abdul Carter still being on the board and him being the best player available, I think it's kind of hard to pass him. So give us Abdul Carter.
I agree. If Abdul Carter's on the board at 4, forget the whole draft plan. Throw the shit out the window.
And for everybody that was telling Bledgy tickets, I better tell this too.
Abdul Carter at number 4. I wonder what's the odds on that. I'll check when I get off of here.
Word is life.
All right, so number 5 pick, is that the Jags?
Yeah.
Now I heard a lot of talk. They might, trade out, but what's your opinions on that? You think they keep it or they trade out?
I to be honest, I think they trade out, right? I don't think they really necessarily need any of these players, or any of the players available. I think they trade out, but if they stay, then I'll probably have them taking probably like an offensive tackle.
Okay.
So let's say like either Kelvin Johnson. Oh, not Kelvin Johnson. Will Campbell or
let me go
Armand
to the O-line. Okay, let me. So They are Will Campbell.
Either Will Campbell or Armand Membo. But let's say Will Campbell.
Okay, Will Campbell. I see a lot of people got Will Campbell going 4 or 5. To be honest, I know I have a confidence that he will be the first offensive lineman off the board. I know that for sure. Okay, here's the time right here, man. No one still drafted Genty, bruh. Most people got Genty to the Raiders already penciled in. Who the Raiders going with on this pick?
Bro, I got Genty, bro. They definitely need a running back help, right? I don't think any of the running backs last year had over 400 yards. We thought
Zamir White.
We thought Zamir White was going to be the answer. He obviously wasn't, right? So I got Ashton Genty going to the Raiders.
I'll never forget. I bet him to have the most rushing yards in the season. Boy had the least. I'm like, the boy finished with like 200. But anyway, so we got the Jets. Oh, by the way, Abdul Carter to go number 4 is plus 650.
Let's go.
Yeah. So hey, we sitting at number 7. We got the Jets on the clock. They just acquired Justin Fields. They got Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson. What do you think they need, man?
All right, so the Jets, they have a few needs here. They need a tight end. They need a right tackle, right?
Right.
They could select the best tight end they could select the number 1 overall tight end, or they can also select a tackle in Armand, since we already lost Will Campbell and he's the first best tackle. But I think the Jets will probably go ahead and select tight end.
Okay.
Just to give what's his name? Who the quarterback name? Yeah, Fields.
Justin Fields.
Give Justin Fields another weapon.
Okay, so I know the best 2 tight ends off the board is Tyler Warren and Colston Loveland. Who do you think goes first off the board?
Definitely Tyler Warren, bro.
Yes, I was gonna say. So Tyler Warren goes here to the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna put Tyler Warren on the Jets. I like that move too. All right, we got Panthers, Saints, and Bears. So Panthers is on the clock. Obviously, they need a lot of everything. So where do you think they go?
I think they end up going and selecting a linebacker from Georgia and Jalen Walker.
Ooh, I like that pick, bro. I might bet on that right there, boy. But I think he already the favorite for the 8th pick. So
is he?
Yeah, I think he's the favorite to go to.
He from Georgia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's him.
Wait, he's not edge. What is he? Oh, he probably outside line. Wait, hold on. What position is that? LB.
I thought he's like a middle.
I think he outside us.
Yeah, I think he outside, right?
Yeah.
So let me just go to all. He should be somewhere here. Jalen Walker. I like that pick. I think he is the favorite to go 8th overall anyway. So yeah. All right, Saints. Here we go. This is the one everybody gonna have their eyes on, man. Derek Carr out for the season, bro. Do they just go get his replacement right now, or what? I mean,
bro, you know what's crazy? Like, so I feel like there's Cam Ward, then there's everybody else, right? So Cam Ward, then Shador Jackson Dart. Bro, a lot of people been sleeping on Tyler Shaw, bro. Him.
Yes.
They still have Jalen Milroe out there. Now, Milroe is not consistent, but he's super duper explosive. You know how these teams like to get with these explosive QBs.
Right.
But I think they end up taking the safer pick in Jackson Dart.
Okay.
I think that's what the Saints would do, but I know in this position, I'll probably take Tyler Shaw, to be honest, bro. Like he's
more flipping it on his head. The Louisville guy.
Yeah.
So you want me to pick Tyler Shaw here?
No, I want you to pick Jackson Dart. But I'm saying
okay.
I had a team, I would have took Tyler.
Oh, so you got Jackson Dart getting picked before Shador. Wow.
Wait, then we already chose Shador.
Oh, that's right. You did to the Giants. Sorry, my fault. Okay, Jackson Dart goes here at number 9. So, by the way, just before we get to the last and final pick of the show, over 2.5 quarterbacks has come back down to minus 200. So if y'all believe Sanders, Ward, and Dart all go in the first round, I would smash that motherfucker. I would smash that thing, boy. Shit, I would turn up like this.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here,
All right, to the 10th pick, man. What we doing? The Bears is right here. What they doing with the 10th pick, brother?
10th pick, the Bears definitely choosing the offensive lineman, bro. They desperately need some tackle help to help protect Caleb Williams.
That's a fact.
So they'll select. We still got Armand on the board, right?
Yes, we do.
And they're gonna select Armand. Second best tackle
Okay.
in the game.
Okay, let's do it. There we go. There's the top 10 mock draft from BledgDaSavage, the NCAA specialist. We got Cam Ward at 1, Travis Hunter at 2, Shador Sanders at 3, Abdul Carter at 4, Will Campbell at 5, Ashton Genty at 6, Tyler Warren at 7, Jalen Walker at 8, Jackson Dart at 9, Armand Membu at 10. So you telling me over 2.5 quarterbacks is going to cash in the first 10 picks, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Money.
But look, it all depends on what the Giants do. If they don't select a quarterback, then that bet is out the window.
If the Giants don't select a quarterback, you think Dart or Sanders could slip to day 2?
Yes.
Okay.